Hello, and welcome back. Alright, it's time to put some things back in here that might have something to do with this, which most of what was in here does not. I mean, I'm not going to put the power supply back in because I'm going to test it. This does look like it's something to do with this strange mouse. This power supply, I don't know. I'll just put it down amongst the things to be checked out. This mouse, I don't know. Oh, you know what, that might be. Yeah, I think this is a PC thing. Alright, I'll stick it down amongst the things. Stick the books back in to the box. Alright. So, I guess what I need to do is to turn off the 64, pull out the monitor, pull out the this, pull out the that, pull out the power, and slide this away. I wonder if there would be any danger in putting that up there, and it seems there is not. Alright, so the first thing I'll do is the 64. It looks quite clean. It is missing. Oh, it's not just missing a key, it also has a key. The one next to it, right here, it's upside down. So I guess there was an accident. It came off, it fell off, and it was put back on. But that's no big deal. I think it might even be the right key. Okay, so is the power off or on? It's off. Alright, we'll put it in. We'll put it in. Now, the chances of this working are, well, maybe. You see, some people say, oh, well, it worked when I last put it away. And sometimes they do. But sometimes they don't. And sometimes they do. So far, that's okay. Well, let's try poke. The keyboard seems to work. 5, 3, 2, 8, 0. Oh, got an extra 0, comma, 0. And pike 5, 3, 2, 8, 1, comma, 0. And change the cursor. And then, which cable is which? I don't know. Ooh. I'll try and connect to a disk drive. Maybe we got the right one. Maybe we did. Okay, so we'll load. What do you mean device not present? You just worked. Now that's weird. Okay, there's the directory. Oh. Now it's coming. That's, what did I do there? I must have done something strange. Okay, but this is taking... Oh, I think I know what's happened. See, the disk drive remembers the last file. And that was probably I adore my 64.3. And this is, of course, going to do nothing. Oh, see, that's the thing about the Astra. It's the first thing on the disk most of the time. Alright, run. I adore my 64 asterisk. And so far, it's looking pretty good. And the machine looks very nice. It's just got an upside down key and a missing key. But we will. There it is. Ta-da! I adore my 64. my Commodore 64. I write with it, create. No. Write with it, create with it, telecommunicate with it. My Commodore 64. Okay, well that looks so far okay. And oh, you know what? Wait. I meant to connect it to its original power supply, which is plugged in over here. I did not do that. So, but that's part of troubleshooting. One thing at a time. So we'll turn it off. Always turn off the power switch. Always turn off the power switch. Oh, okay. Ew. Now this is the time. Look at that. It made weird noises. It did not come up. This, perhaps, is in fact telling us that the 9-volt side is cooked, because the 5-volt side still reads 5.23. So we may indeed have a chance here. It's been a while, but when that comes up like that, and it's been a long time, this is why. You never know, you know. You never know, you know. Right, okay. And put this working supply back in. Turn it back on. 64 comes up. Okay, so this supply is indeed bad, and there's nothing to be done with it. Well, not quite nothing. This is when I reach in here. It's been a while since I've had an opportunity to do this. And we take the cutters, and behold the magic. We snip the cord. As I say, snip the cord. This power supply can no longer damage things. And in fact, there it is. Da-da-da. It may end up in my garden as edging with some others. I don't have a whole bunch yet, but you never know, you know. So, it's done. Done. Done, 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 done. Okay, okay. Oh, you know what? Now, somewhere around here, underneath things, is, Q-tips. We don't need Q-tips. What we need is, da-da-da. Oh my golly. Alright, put our pliers back in there. We're going to turn this off. Pull out the disk drive, which that seems to be working. Take this diagnostic cartridge, and then, if we can get it. Oh my golly. Come on, you. Oh, why does everything get so wrapped up here? Okay. There's our little light thing. Look, it's the diagnostic cartridge from Commodore that I got probably 35 years ago, maybe more. Okay. So that goes in there. Oh no, 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 no. Things are not. No avalanches. No avalanches allowed. And we plug into the joystick ports. And we plug onto the cassette port, and I have this marked up because it's not marked. Oh, now, I see already that the other connector, oh man, it is best if you actually look at things, but this connector is slipping off in the midst of this, so I will have to put that on. Okay. Hello, cassette port connector. Okay, that goes in. This 6-pin din goes into there, into the... Now this cable. Alright, I'm going to take this thing out, where I can carefully line this up just so, put it back on. Is it in? I think it's in. The weight of the cable is kind of pulling on it a little bit. Alright, so everything is in and everything is straight. Let's turn it on and watch the diagnostic run. And this will take a little while, but not too long. Not too long. And one of the things, of course, we're hoping that the SID chip works. We like SID chips. We like computers with sound. I am not optimistic it does, though. But we'll see. Oh, there we go. And it does. 4066 at U28. Bad. Well, you know what we're going to do for a second is I gotta set this down better. I'm going to shuffle these things and tweak these a little, because of course it's been a long time since things have been plugged in here, and there's always the chance of a little micro corrosion. So I will shuffle them around a bit. Why am I having trouble moving this? What is... Oh, it's the monitor cable. Okay. It is indeed under a whole lot of things. Alright, this is a delicately balanced circuit. I will turn it back on. There's our dead power supply. I'll put this here to help make sure the 64 does not slip and or slide. Oh. And I'm just trying to see if I can get this monitor cable unencumbered. But it does not seem that I probably can, because there are many cables here. Well, I suppose one thing I can do is I can pull it out and feed it through. And with great care, put it back in. Oh. Now it is saying the SID chip is bad. It doesn't say anything about the other, whatever, 4066 or whatever. Well, we'll listen again. See, there's more to the SID chip than just the sound. It also is supposed to work the paddles. And there could be other secret things in there too. But so far, this is looking okay. Let's see what happens here. Huh. Well, it's funny. It sounds okay. Let's just double squiggle our things here. I should maybe take a pencil to the connectors if I open this up. And I will pull the joystick ones completely out and put them back in. And make sure that everything is just so. Put the power supply that I just cut the cables off of right up here to make sure nothing falls down. So it is very rare that the 9 volts on the power supply goes bad, but that is typically what you see when it does. The screen goes weird, it makes strange noises, and you don't leave it in there for very long, but somehow or another when it goes weird, it doesn't seem to hurt things. But the 5 volt side, if it goes high, it's bad. Bad, 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 bad. So let's see if it still says, oh, now it's saying, see, consistent as ever. Now it's saying that U1 is bad. Who knows? All right, well, this one looks pretty fine. I will have to do some more testing and see. It may be, I don't have one, but I hear there's a chip tester that will actually test chips and tell you whether they're good or not, because some chips can have subtle failures. And they may seem to work fine, but then there's something or some part of them that isn't. And who knows? But it is very strange. I'll turn this off again. That the 3 times, I think it's 3 times we've had this running, it's reported things wrong, but always different things. So, you never know, you know. You never know. By the way, for anyone wondering about such power supplies as this, basically they had the power supplies, and I guess they would be in, don't fall down here, the power supply and everything would be in there, in the bottom part, and then they would come along and I guess squirt in this massive amount of epoxy goo, which would then harden, and then it would seal, and then it's in there. So they're not really easily work-onable or fixable. So let's see. Oh, 6581, U18, bad. So we've run it like 4 times. There's been something wrong. And 2, twice it's been 6581. Once it's been U1, once it's been a round chip. Can you imagine? Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just let it run as it is. See if it changes its mind any. It probably won't. Control port bad. All right. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to disconnect this. I'm going to look at all the pins and make sure that they are indeed all happy. Lined up. I'm going to work this on. This just doesn't seem to feel like it's on there. This is the user port. And we'll try one more time. And then we'll move on. Or maybe we'll stop for a while, do something else. I do have a 1541-2 to check out. Can you imagine? Can you? Anyway, I do. You know what I'm afraid of, and I gotta be careful about this. I'm afraid of putting things in a box and then having them end up like some of the things in the basement where it's like, oh yeah, look at that, I found a box, like 10 years from now. Aha, now this is saying 4066 at U28 bat. Interesting. Well, it may be that it's one of those things where the failure is subtle. And depending on how things go, the results may be slightly altered. Subtle. Now, are things in sockets in this machine? I don't know. Do I need the Torx bits? I don't know. I haven't really looked. But I think for the moment, I will say that that is enough. And, yeah, I don't think I'll just leave this to run for now. I think I'll do some more later. And maybe when I get off of here, I'll call Rudy and tell him that I found a power supply that's bad. And of course the 5-volt was fine. The 9 volts is bad. And dangerous bad. Well, not dangerous bad. I don't think the 9-volt is dangerous. But anyway, I'm sure it wouldn't be good to leave that thing plugged in forever and ever, and pulsing something or other that wasn't right to the machine. I'm sure. So, enough. Now it's saying that the RAM chip is bad and the SID chip is bad. Ooh, can we? Maybe now it'll report the 6526 chip bad. U1. Let's see. One more time through. Control port bad. No, there's the sound test. All right. Well, that's enough for now. So thanks for coming. And speaking of which, don't forget the World of Commodore is approaching. December 2nd and 3rd. Stay tuned for details. Presented by the Toronto Pet Users Group. I will be there. And other notable people will be there. A great time to talk to people, catch up on things, learn things that you forgot, pass on information that other people have forgotten. It really is. It's a grand event. It may not be as big as the heyday of tens of thousands flocking to the International Center in Toronto, but there will be legends, and it'll be a grand old time. December 2nd and 3rd, 2023. December 2nd and 3rd, 2023. Stay tuned for more details. Put it in your app. Write it on your calendar. Whatever it is that people do these days. Bye for now.